everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Emma. It's lovely to see you. If this is your first time visiting, then please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And if you are not new, then it's lovely to have you back. I promised in my last video last week that I would possibly do a bit of a home tour this week. I am going to do it, but I'm only going to do the downstairs because my husband's upstairs somewhere in a state of undress, so and nobody needs to see that. So we're just going to concentrate on downstairs. I've only got 2 rooms. I've got, well, 3 including the hall. I've got a hall, a kitchen and a living room. And it's just to sort of show you what we've done and I'm going to swap arms. Oh, hang on. It didn't work at all well. Just to show you what we've done. We have lived in this house for 16 years, I think. And it's an old house, it's Victorian. 1901. I don't know if that's Victorian because I was a bit shit at history. Even though I got an A at GCSE, but I still don't know when the Victorian era was. But you know, so we've lived here for 16 years. We have done quite a bit to it, but the majority of the house is pretty much as it was when we moved in, or bar a bit of decorating really, and it's that time it's come round and it really is desperate to be done again. A lot of the things in our house are make do and mend. We have never been a couple. My husband hates DIY. We always practically get divorced whenever we have to build a flat pack wardrobe. So we don't own. We own a shitty little toolkit that's my daughter's old painting box that we've just thrown 3 screwdrivers and a bloody one of them Allen keys in. It's like, where's my toolkit? Where's my toolkit? So we aren't very good. So we do like to get a man in every now and then to do things for us, but we are getting better. So without further ado, behind me, so I am stood in my hall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around and then I can better talk you through what we've done. And like I say, a lot of everything here is either upcycled, handmade, second-hand, Chazard shop bargains. So I'll let you know and I'll talk you through everything. So I'm going to flip the camera around. I can't see the button to flip the camera around, but I'm going to try and I'll see you in a minute. My front door, so the front door's here and you come straight into this hallway and then straight into the kitchen. So there's our whole table. Oh, where's my finger there? This was originally from a charity shop, I think, or a second-hand shop. I painted it grey. It needs painting again. It's absolutely knackered. We've spilt coffee up the wall there that we can't get off. That needs repainting. And who doesn't love a broken laptop and something to do with a camera under your table? That's been there approximately 6 months. And then this is a little key cupboard, which I think I think my mum and dad might have bought it for us. It's supposed to be attached to a wall, but it's just all our keys. That's that, and then up there is an actual photograph that's been put onto canvas, and that's my favourite place in the world, and that is St Ives, and my sister-in-law Vicky did that for us, and that's there. And then on that wall, that's just such a random shelf. I don't even know what it means, but apparently it was about £1 and my dad got it for us when they were throwing loads of stuff out in work. And then, you know, what hallway is complete without your son's guitar to trip over? And you'll see guitars and cameras are quite a theme throughout this house. So enter into my kitchen. So this is our kitchen, and I'll come and stand as far back as I can and sort of talk you through everything. So over here, we've got quite high ceilings. So this was all in when we moved in. So this dresser is a built-in dresser, and then if I come over here, I'm going to whoosh you around, and then it goes all the way over there as well. So the kitchen structurally, we've done absolutely nothing to. So I'll just talk you through a few bits. Obviously, bit of Emma Bridgewater, do love EB. And then all these things like, that's my little girl's feet from when she was about, gosh, she must have been, I think that was her first Father's Day, or was it even younger than that? I can't remember anyway. She was only Diddy. So all of these have got a bit of glassware up here, and then all of these mugs, these were what we were bought as wedding presents. So this whole set here, I'll get you these out. I don't actually, she says smashing them. There's a pattern, God, you see how dusty they are, they're desperate. So there's a lovely pattern on them, so they're cream with a white pattern. So we've got the entire sort of dinner service to that really. And then over here, I've just got all my cookbooks and a few other sort of random books that have been lent to me over the last couple of weeks for me to read. Lovely little fairy dangling. Fabulous mum, that was my Mother's Day present. And then I've got a few little sort of vintagey glass bits up there. So yeah, these absolutely adore. These are our Emma Bridgewater roasting dishes, and then I've got the lasagna one in there as well. And I love, they're sort of one of my favourite things in the kitchen. You've got to love fairy lights, put fairy lights everywhere. And then dead tulips on their way out. Butcher's block we had last year, that was from John Lewis, that's the Adler butcher's block from John Lewis. I'm not actually sure if they still do it anymore, but if they do then I'll try and link it in the description box below. And then on the other side of that we've got a, what are they called? Not a butcher, that's a butcher's block, that's a breakfast bar, sorry, that's the breakfast bar, that's a butcher's block. So the butcher's block there was originally Argos, I think. It was either Argos or, oh no, I don't think it was Argos, I think it was Littlewoods catalogue. You know when you used to pay every week for like 4 years. So that's that anyway, and that has been 13 different colours and is now grey. And then we've got our sofa at the top end of our kitchen. Look, another bloody guitar. That's the bane of my life, that guitar, that's my son's. My handmade blanket that I made, which is half done, and I have left on the underside of it, I don't know if you can see, I've left all the threads. Can you see there? There's some threads hanging. I've left them because I promised myself that I would finish it off, and it's probably been like that for 4 years and I've not finished it off, but I will do. And then just here we've got a print, and I'm just trying to focus in. You see up there Port Isaac Bay, so this is all North Cornwall, and our son is called Isaac, and Port Isaac is one of the places that we love. So that's just, it's just a, one of the ordnance, is it an ordnance survey map that were like £1 from a charity shop, and then I framed it, and I absolutely love that. And then that print was from a charity shop, it was about £3, have no idea where it was from originally. And then over here I've just got a little hanging hook thing. That is a little heart that I was bought for my 40th birthday off my friend. That was from goodness knows where, and that was from St Ives last year when we went down in October, and I got bought that as my Secret Santa, because we always do a Secret Santa when we go down to St Ives in the winter. We do a Secret Santa that we exchange on Christmas Day, and that was mine, or part of mine, off my son. And then the lamp is IKEA. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to, sorry that's so close, I'm going to switch it off. Oh, can't find the bloody thing. There we go, I'm going to switch it off, and then you can see that it's navy and it goes beautifully with the sofa. So this again is the Ektorp. This is the Ektorp sofa from IKEA with the navy chenille covers on. And then those cushion covers you remember from my charity shop haul. These cushion covers were on my parents' sofa when I was probably about 8 years old, and we've kept them, or my mum's kept them, because mums keep everything, don't they? And she bought them over ages ago, and because I've got something in the other room that's that colour, and she was saying, oh, I think you might like them, so and I do, so we've started using them. That there was from IKEA, that is their I'd love to tell you what it's called, but I can't remember, and I have no idea what to do with it, but I just knew that I wanted it. And as you can see, it's empty down there because I have no clue what to put in it. It was in the bargain corner, and it was, rather than being £55, it was about 30, and there was another woman eyeing it up, and I just thought, no, you're not having that. So we bought it. My husband keeps saying, when are you going to do something with that? Shut up. That is a wall dresser that was passed down to me from a friend, given to me for nothing. I just absolutely love it, and we've not painted it, we've not done anything with it. My friend's other husband, because she's got two, my other friend's husband had to come and hang it for me because, like I say, we don't own a drill. And then over here, just everything, so you'll remember these from the charity shop hauls. There is the little cup with the bunny, Emma Bridgewater vases, what are they called? Champagne flutes, and then there's my beautiful teapot. More Emma Bridgewater pudding basin. That was from a charity shop. They were from that shop that I was trying to explain to you in another haul of Sostringuin. So they were from there. These black plates were just from a little tiny shop over on the Wirral somewhere, which I can't remember. Little wooden owls, they were from a charity shop. That was from Cornwall, off my parents. And then we'll move down here. So microwave passed to me from a friend because ours was absolutely disgusting. Let me show you the ends. So these are just from IKEA. That was from a charity shop haul. That's a Neptune piece of glass which retails at about £90, and I got it for £6 or something like that anyway. And Emma Bridgewater again. This is supposed to be, I think, for apples, putting apples on, but we don't really buy apples. This is my favourite little corner. I love this. That is from Hygge, the pom-pom thing that I was telling you about, and my Bodum cafetiere, my Hygge mugs, which I absolutely love, cookbooks. This is from IKEA, just as a bit of a worktop saver really, to stop the mugs. The reason we've done that is because our worktops, I'll show you them, have been, before a couple of weeks ago, they were like a white colour with like a marbly colour. They were absolutely knackered, and we've covered them with DC Fix. So we're really, really pleased with it. I wondered about the longevity of it. I wondered about the lasting power of it. I'm absolutely thrilled. I absolutely love it, and it's just absolutely transformed the kitchen. I'm so pleased with it. That is Laura Ashley. That was from a charity shop. I think I paid about £2 for that. Keep the eggs in there. There were 6 until a couple of hours ago. My husband wanted eggs. Again, tea and coffee there from Green. The tiles, let me show you. I don't really know how much you can see of the tiles. Can you see they're like a spotty gold spots? Can you see them there? Up until, again, a couple of weeks ago, they had a picture on them and I absolutely hated them. So what I did was I bought an offcut of wallpaper home with me, and every tile that was offending me, I've covered. So there's some little tiles. You see the gold? Oh, let me move my finger and it'll focus. Yeah, so it's like a gold spot. The cupboards, as you can see, originally when we moved in, they had a paint effect on them, like a marble paint effect. We then painted them cream, then we painted them grey. They're absolutely knackered and in absolute desperate need of being done. So we will get round to doing them. Again, this is the oven, the star bowl you'll know from a previous haul that I did. IKEA, Breville toaster and what's that? Kettle. And again, fairy lights, because you've got to love fairy lights. And that's the window with the bit of bunting. We are due a new blind. Our boiler is falling to pieces. We have been told that the boiler is, you can't buy the parts anymore, but we were told that in about 2003 and it's still going, so. And then just over here, we've got a little table and chairs, just a 2-seater. this is a stopgap. This is from outside, and we just wanted to see what a little table and chairs would look like there. Previous to this, we had the actual, this butcher's block thing. Here, God, I haven't even bloody, God. But I just find that I'm using it a lot more with it sort of as it is here. So I'm really, really pleased with that. And then just under the butcher's block, I've just got a basket with tea towels in, napkins, and then that basket down there has just got all our potatoes and things in. And I'll just show you in here because I love these. So this is the top drawer, so this is cutlery, which just needs a really good sort out. Then I've got another drawer, we've got all our Tupperware in, do a little bit of Tupperware. And then the third drawer down, that's, well, a bit of shit really, you know. Aprons, little ramekins, foil, you know those clip bags, clip things for on your bags, and then bin bags and little jars and salad fingers or whatever it is they are. And then pan drawer, because I was so jealous of people with pan drawers. So realise that my biggest pan, if you turn the lid that way, will fit in a drawer. So it's not any deeper than a normal drawer. But yeah, I was really, really pleased with that. So, so that's it, that's the kitchen. It's not particularly exciting. Everything in it, like I say, is either handed down or upcycled, or it's been painted, or it's been, you know, bought from a charity shop. So it's not, nothing matches, nothing's new, but it's just, I want to show you that shelf there. I just love it. I'm trying desperately to keep this alive. I don't know whether I'm overwatering them a little bit, maybe, I don't know, it's going a bit brown. Ooh, bit brown just at the root. They were both from a charity shop. That's Emma Bridgewater, that big tray up there. Sustring green, as is that. Tea towel. Oh, that's there over the table. That's a tea towel that we just use as a throw. The lamp was from a charity shop. And then I've got two little cushions on the chairs, which are just bolster cushions really, that I've just made out of IKEA tea towels. Literally just no sew, just used a hot glue gun to glue some, what's that called, like bias binding on either side, and then tied it. And then it's just got a little bit of glue there just to hold it down. So yeah, it's amazing the things you can do with an IKEA tea towel, let me tell you. Right, so that is the kitchen. So I hope you enjoyed that, and what I'm going to do now is just going to take you very quickly into the living room, okay? And this is the living room. So I'll just turn you round that way first if I can without falling up the stairs. So we've got really, really, really high ceilings. And that's our fireplace, which when we moved in was like a dark wood. So we just painted that with Annie Sloan Dove Grey, I think it is. Mirror was a funny greeny colour when we got it, painted that white. Candlesticks from a charity shop. And those you saw in one of my hauls, they were from Next originally, but from a charity shop. And then my wreath that I nicked out of that Christmas decorations box. White company candle. Hi. And Little Miss Mouse, she was from White Stuff, just after Christmas. I had her off my parents. And then obviously fairy lights, which I absolutely love. This little table down here was £3 from a charity shop. I have a plan for that. My plan is to spray all of this underneath gold and to cover the top in DC Fix, which is what we've used on the worktops in the kitchen, but do a marble on the top. The lamps are from IKEA. The TV cabinet was from IKEA years ago. Desperate to get that changed really. The window treatments, let me show you if I can move far enough back. So we've got two really, really big windows in here. So what we've done is we've put double curtain rails up. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see how there's two finials at the end there? and there. So you can actually buy a double loop thing from IKEA and sit 2 curtain poles on. So we've actually got sheer curtains behind and then the linen curtains in front. The sheer curtains behind, they've been up about 5 years now. They are ready to be changed really, but I do really love them. That cushion there, originally from IKEA, I picked that up for £2 in a charity shop. And then our puffies, there's 2, which my husband said we didn't need, but I bought them anyway, and he's always got his feet on them. So they were £10 each from a charity shop, and I thought, it's one of those things where I just thought, I can't leave one there, I need them both, although I've got nowhere to put them. That tub chair was from an antique centre. That was about £50, leather tub chair. That's one of the things that we want to get rid of. We want a different chair there. I want something a bit more plush, I think is the word I'm after. A chest of drawers I bought off a friend for £20. And then these little topiary trees, they were from a charity shop. Got 2 of those. The problem with having 2 windows in the same room is that I feel everything needs to be symmetrical. So if ever I get something for one window, I need to put it in the other window as well. So, and then just here, there's some fake sparkly eucalyptus. That was from Next, and I had that a couple of Christmases ago. And then just there is a postcard of St. Ives. That is by Poppy Treffry. And just a little candle thing. And then up there, Star Bunting is from the White Company, got that in the sale after Christmas. And the print is from Ginger and Fraggle. Was it Fraggle and Ginger? Ginger and Fraggle, I think. And that is a quote from a Mumford & Sons song, I Will Wait, which we love. And that is, although you probably can't see, it is gold. Can you see it there? It is gold, like foil. So love that. Cushions, that was from my friend's shop, CB Interiors, and that was from a charity shop. That's originally from Laura Ashley. The lamp is IKEA again. There's my eucalyptus wreath from my previous haul. And there is my little fairy that sits there. I will link her in the description box below as well, because she's from a girl who, oh God, Hygge Friday, I think her name is. But I'll try and link her in the description box below. The hearts I made myself, they were from Tilda fabric. This is like a cupboard door, and I got that off Market in Leek a couple of years ago, paid about £20 for that. The table, again, I'm going to do a job on that. I'm going to do something with the legs, and I'm going to cover the top because that table is desperate to be covered as well. It either needs painting or covering, but I think I'm going to cover it. Little footstool underneath, that was mahogany with a horrible top on it, and again I've just covered that, but we don't really use it, and we haven't really got anywhere to put it, so it just sits under there. And then this is, if I can move far enough back, this is the sofa. So the sofa is the Ektorp corner sofa from IKEA, just with, again, a myriad of cushions. That's the cushion I had last week from Oxfam, the mustard John Lewis velvet. 2 more off my parents. They are the ones that I got in my charity shop haul, the green velvet. And then I've got 2 cushions that are the like seaside inspired cushions. Let me just show you this behind me. There you go, and that's a cross stitch that was done by my mum. I don't know if you can see it properly. Yeah, she did me that for my 40th birthday. So thanks for that, Mum. It's gorgeous. We love it. Right, what else shall I show you? So there, let me just show you the stairs. So when we moved into the house, we actually had a spiral staircase here. So what we did is we took the spiral staircase out and had a proper staircase put in, and then we were able to have a cupboard built under the stairs, which has just made such a difference. I can't tell you, absolutely love it. So just on the stairs is a bench that was given to me by somebody whose hair I used to cut, a monk's bench, and in there is all our hats, scarves and gloves. That is waiting to go upstairs because it shouldn't be there. And then this is the table, husband's bloody camera bag. This is a table that matches our, So we made the executive decision to get rid of the table in our kitchen, and decided that we wanted to put just a breakfast bar in. And what we did was, I can walk you through here. So originally we had the breakfast bar there at the end of, so it came out that way, and I liked it, but I was just never, you know, really sure about it. And then since we've done what we've done and put the breakfast bar in the middle like that, I really like that. But obviously there's only 2 stools, and there are times when, you know, such as Christmas dinner and things like that, when you need to sit at a table. We are terrible. We eat a lot of meals at the breakfast bar, and this little table here. So we needed a table really for high days and holidays. So the table that we've got tucked behind the sofa, it pulls out and there's 4 chairs stored in the middle of it, and that's what we use at Christmas. Sometimes we pull it through to the kitchen, other times we've actually left it in the living room and eaten in the living room as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm back in, so that's the shelving unit. I'll just pan you around. Yeah, so like I say, everything is old, and everything is, hello Mr. Moose, everything is needing, you know, it doesn't need replacing, but it's just a bit old. Ta-da! I'm going to take you into the pantry under the stairs. Let me put the light on. So this is under our stairs. So this is our pantry. 5 years we've had this done, we still haven't painted it. We only turned it into a pantry this year, about 3 or 4 months ago. And just on the back of the door there, put the hook thing, and we've just got the mop and the brushes and the extension for the hoover, and so yeah, so that is what's in there. And these shelving units were about £15 each, and they were from IKEA. We weren't sure that we would get 2 in, but because of the dip in the ceiling, but we did just, so we were absolutely made up about that. And then obviously just in there, I've just got a little old chest of drawers, and in the bottom I've got all wrapping paper and sellotape and scissors, and then in the top one is batteries and bulbs. Mop, airer, hoover, wellies, just what you would find under the stairs. And we've actually got some floor tiles just there, which we're gonna tile the floor with, because again, it's only been 5 years, so it needs doing. So that's that, and that's a little homemade pantry sign, just on there. If you turn it over, it's actually got another saying on it, but I just thought, and I just stuck these little gold letters on it, and then that's love makes a house a home. Oh. So that is it. That is the tour of my downstairs. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it just gives you a little bit of an insight to realising that you don't have to have everything matching, you don't have to have everything brand new. I love the fact that in my house there are things that have been handed down to me from friends, there are things that have been given to me from family, and there's little bits of everybody in my home, and it's a big eclectic mix of everything really, and I love that. So yeah, so this was just a, you know, I don't know if it's been a quick video, but it's definitely been, it'll probably make you feel sick if I've like judged the video as much as I think I have. And top, this is my Minnie Mouse top that I bought a few weeks ago from a charity shop, and I've just got it on with slim leg jeans and you know, slippers. And so yeah, so I'll be back with another video next week. Maybe I'll do upstairs, depends who's half naked up there. And oh, do you know what I never showed you? I never showed you the view out of my living room window. Let me just show you the view out of my living room window. This is the view out of our living room window, so it's really pretty where we live. And it's a horrible day, but it is really pretty. So yeah, so that's what we look out onto. So it is gorgeous. So that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I smashed my 1,000 subscribers barrier over the weekend. It was amazing. I'm so thrilled. I'm so chuffed. And just let me know in the description box, in the comments below, what other videos you would like me to do, and I'll do them for you. And when I make over my little table, I'll do a little how-to for that as well. So thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take lots of care. Bye.